You were not born for ease. The dust remembers the breath that formed you, and the voice that commanded you to rise. But somewhere between promise and comfort, your spirit learned to sit when it should have stood. You built altars to safety and called them peace. You prayed for strength, yet cursed the weight that could have given it. Do you not see? The wilderness was not sent to punish you. It was sent to find you. Every drought that cracks your soul, every silence that stretches too long, every night where heaven feels deaf, those are not absences. They are summonses. The Lord hides in hardship, so only the faithful will follow. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 2. The waters still rise, not to drown you, but to reveal if you can stand while waves remember his name. Comfort is the slowest death a warrior can die. It makes the hands heavy, the knees weak, the vision dull. You pray for deliverance, but not for endurance. You ask for the crown, but not the cross that forges it. And so your sword rusts beneath your own breath. So tell me, soldier of the covenant, when the fire touches you, will you flee for shade or stay until the flame makes you gold? The refiner's furnace is mercy wearing the face of trial. It burns away the self that worships comfort. For strength is never gifted. It is born screaming from the heat of surrender. And those who stand still in the blaze will walk out radiant, clothed not in ease, but in endurance. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The world will never understand the man who finds peace in pain, but heaven calls him son. You think the wilderness is punishment, but it is the forge. Here the noise of the world dies, and only the whisper of God remains. He strips you not to harm you, but to reveal what still clings. For comfort hides rot beneath its silk, and ease dulls the edge of faith. He teaches you in hunger what fullness cannot. He humbles you in silence, so that obedience becomes your language. Every step through barren ground is a question. Will you still follow when there is no manna? Will you still trust when the pillar of fire moves away from your sight? He let you hunger, that you might learn man does not live by bread alone. Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 3. That hunger still calls your name. Answer it, not with complaint, but with courage. What do you still carry that keeps you soft? What secret indulgence, what small comfort dulls your fire when the trumpet sounds? Lay it down. Let the wilderness take it. Better to lose what you love than to lose who you were meant to become. The Lord thins your numbers, strips your idols, silences your pride, not to break you, but to make you unstoppable. You are learning to stand with nothing but faith in your hand. And when the storm rises, you will find that faith is enough. The forge waits. It does not ask if you are ready. It consumes whatever is laid upon it. Now the hammer falls, and you feel the splitting between what is holy and what is hollow. The weight you carry, the silence you fear, the fire that seems too long. They are not signs of abandonment, but of refinement. You once prayed for strength, and this is how heaven answers. Not with comfort, but with confrontation. Because gold cannot shine until the dross is burned away. So every trial that bends you, every delay that grinds you, they are the blacksmith's rhythm, shaping the steel of your soul. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17. This is the law of the forge. Friction refines. Without heat, you remain dull. Without pressure, you remain untested. Without discomfort, you remain unchanged. When all you built turns to ash, will you curse the heat, or thank it for proving what cannot burn? Will you reach again for softness, Or will you stand, bare and unbroken, saying only, "Refine me once more"? For the true battlefield is the heart, and the heart that welcomes the flame will never bow to fear again. So stand still in the fire. Let it consume the last of your comfort. For this is not the end of you. It is the making. The fire has done its work. The noise is gone, the pride is ash, and what remains is steel. You stand now where few ever reach, between the smoke of what was and the silence of what will be. This is the mountain of obedience. Few climb it, fewer stay. But those who do see the dawn differently, not as warmth, but as command. The Lord has tested you, not to see if you would break, but to prove that you were His. Your comfort has died, and in its grave stands conviction. You have learned that peace is not the absence of pain. It is the presence of purpose. Every scar on your hands has become scripture written in flesh, each one whispering the same vow: I will not bow again to comfort. Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 31. You have waited, you have burned, and now your wings remember the wind. Rise, not for glory, but for duty, not for ease, but for eternity. The battle will never end, not in this life, but neither will the grace that trains you. Discomfort will visit again. Welcome it. It is the mark of His hand still working. Temptation will whisper again. Silence it with gratitude. Fear will return. Face it with faith that no longer flinches. For the Lord of hosts still calls warriors, not wanderers. He still writes His will in scars and His strength in storms. And you, forged, refined, awakened, are the living proof that faith outlives the flame. So stand. Stand when the crowd sleeps. Stand when the body trembles. Stand when the night mocks your prayer. Because you are no longer seeking comfort, you are carrying command. And command cannot rest. The sword does not envy the scabbard. The voice still speaks. Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord. Matthew, chapter 25, verse 23. The joy is not soft, it is sacred. It is the stillness after fire, the light after war. Now rise, anointed warrior. The wilderness has remembered your footsteps. The forge has remembered your flame. And heaven has remembered your name.